question. Have you ever thought about shooting somebody? Have you thought about shooting somebody? It may seem like a silly question. A lot of people respond to that question like, yeah, if you break into my house, I'll shoot you. If you rob me, I'll shoot you. If you roll up on me, I'll shoot you. Well, I went and got a gun license, right? And I learned how to shoot it. I learned about safety. Of course, we all know that guns aren't toys. We all know that you can't take back. You can't take back a shooting. You can't go, oh, I shot you, but wrong person. Sorry. Oh, I shot you, but you was only 12. I'm sorry. Oh, I shot you, but you're somebody's husband. I mean, we could just keep going on and on and on, but you can't take back a shooting. And the reason why I'm asking this question, because there may be some people who are just like I was, who took a gun class, who owns a gun, and I was on I wish a nigga would. I wish you would rob me. I wish you would mess with me. I wish you would break into my house. I got something for you. That was me, right? I got a gun. I'm bulletproof now. I'm not scared of nobody. And you better not mess with me because I'm ready, right? Well, there's a reason behind me asking this question, because I think, I'm not even going to say I think. I'm going to say people who like me, who don't want to see a dog die, a cat die, a fish. I had a fish for a year and she died, okay? And I cried. And she was my fish. So yes, I cried, and I think I mourned for like 3 days. I was like, my fish is gone. Every time I looked over it, I was like, oh, she's gone. It's just so relaxing to just watch her swim. It was nice for me. And yes, I cried behind my fish. Like I said, she was mine. And so for someone like me who is so loving, right, who care about life, to actually be saying, I will take a life. Like, I'll just take your life. So there's only a few things I think in life that I don't care if they die. And they roaches and flies. And that's because they are disrespectful as hell. How do you land on shit and then land on my food? Disrespectful as hell. I'm just saying. Roaches don't pay no bills and roll around and eat and get into stuff. Disrespectful. Don't care if they die. I'm just saying. If anybody else care about roach life and flies life, my bad. You know, that's you. That's good for you. My kids have a snake. One of my sons have a snake. And he feeds it mice. And I promise you, I'm so sad about those mice. Like, they have a little life. They be like, dun, 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 dun. Now I'm sorry, I don't even know why I went here on this video, but it's there now, so I might as well say it. They just so cute and little. Now, no, I do not want a mouse standing in my home. No, I don't want a mouse roaming through my house. Of course not. No, stay in your lane. Stay in mouse lane, wherever that's at. Don't come over here because we have mouse traps and we will kill you. And we have a snake that will eat you, right? But believe it or not, I still value that mouse life. I don't want to see that mouse get eaten by the snake. I don't want to see the mouse die. So for a person like me, once again, to be rolling around here badass, I wish a nigga would roll up on me and shoot you. I don't think that we really, 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 really know what we're saying. We're saying it, but I think it's scary. And I think that those people who are like me, we need to realize and come to an understanding with ourselves on what really is going to happen if that happened. And so I'm going to tell you why. Someone came and broke into my car, not my home, my vehicle. And I don't really know if you could really call it breaking into my vehicle, since I left my vehicle unlocked. So let me explain to you how that happened. Came home one day for my kids, come outside, get some stuff out the car. Got some stuff out the car, came inside, had supper, did family time, took my shower, and went to bed. Guess what? Never click, and lock my vehicle. So I get up early. I rise and shine early because there's things that I do. Well, I'm being honest, I'm not a morning person, and I own a daycare. So in order for me to be a good daycare owner, a good director, I have to wake up and get all the cranky, crabby patty stuff out of me. So I get up at the crack of dawn. I wake up, I walk around the house, get myself together, I drink my coffee, get my mind together, and then I leave right out my home to go open my center. Okay, so what's the point? I'm kidding now. You got to kind of know me. I'm trying to let you get to know me a little bit so you can understand, for those who are like me, that you need to get a reality check about shooting and killing on people, right? Okay. So I get to my car and I click, unlock it, right? Ding, ding. And I open the door and I get in it and there's stuff everywhere. Okay. All the papers are out the glove compartment, the little console, all the stuff is out. And I'm like, somebody broke into my car. So my husband, we looking around, we like, no, they ain't break no glass. Nope. They didn't break into my car. They went into my car because I left my car open. No, I'm not saying it's acceptable. Hell no, you shouldn't be on my property. But they went into my car, okay, and stole my change. But there was really nothing else in there. So what's the point? I'm getting there. Give me some time. So the point is that when we looked at the camera when we got home, we missed them by this much. Like them coming by, casing out, going to everybody's car, we missed them by this much. But one of the guys had a gun. You could see the shadow of it on my camera. So what could have happened? If we would have went outside a little bit earlier, what could have happened? That's where the thought process come in at. Would I have shot that child who looked like he's under 18 years old? Would that 18-year-old and under have shot me? My husband was in the military, so even if you would have shot me, he would have got you, boo. So my point is, somebody's child would have lost a life, but there was another person with them. So do we shoot both? Or what do you really do? Like, who trains you for that? Where do you know what to do with that? Would you shoot somebody? Would you take somebody's life? And that day is when I realized that I don't think I would have took that child's life. If I would have walked out and saw that it was a child, a boy, I had 4 sons. So if I would have walked out and saw this young, I don't want to cry, don't do it. If I would have walked outside and pulled my gun and saw this young child, would I have shot? Would I have shot him? But I'm going to tell you the purpose of this is because if I wouldn't have shot him and I would have pulled out that gun, you know the rule, right? If you pull out a gun, you got to use it. If you pull out a gun and you don't use it, it will get used on you, right? So if I would not have used my gun, right? And he would have used his gun, he would have killed me. He would have took my life, right? And there's so many parts of this story that I'm upset, that I'm disturbed, that I want to ask the question of somebody like me, what would you do? Have you thought about shooting somebody? Would you have shot them? And we going, yes, I would have shot you. Yes, I would have taken your life. But would you really? This is where the important factor come in at. Would you really? And so it hurt me to say this, but I realized that day, and when I meditated on it and I thought about it, I can't. I can't be the person who pull out a gun and not use it. So you're thinking, what does that mean? Do I put my gun up? It doesn't. That's the sad part that I came to my conclusion, is that I will shoot you. I have to shoot you. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to sleep at night if I shoot you, if I shoot somebody's child. I don't know how I'm going to live my life knowing that I took somebody's husband, I took somebody's child. How do you live with that? But the bad part of society is, how do I not? How do I leave my home, the home where me and my husband pay our bills at? How do we leave our house and come outside and be confronted and I don't shoot, but you shoot and I lose my life? That's why I came to the conclusion that I can't. I'm sorry, I'm looking at a message. I can't. I have to be a big person, and I have to wear the big draws. And the big draws is, if I'm going to stand up for my home and I'm going to protect my home, I got to protect my home. Man, I cried when I realized, like, dang, life has put us in a place to where we really have to defend ourselves. Because I think it's really sad that you can bring yourself on somebody else's property and have the fucking audacity to want to rob and kill somebody because they want to protect their stuff. It's mine. It's my house. It's my stuff. But you have the audacity to come on my premises and break in my stuff. And if I get upset about it and want to do something about it, you don't mind taking my life. So why do I mind? Why should I not be a mother to my kids anymore? Because you decided to break into my home and I didn't have the nerve and the guts to kill you or shoot you. It hurt me to have to come to this conclusion. I never thought in my life, I said it, I wish somebody would, I got my gun, I do this and I do that, but I don't think I ever really thought about it until it happened. And I seen where we barely missed these guys, these young black men. And I'm going to skip the subject for just a second. Where I stay is majority black. And who break into our homes is all black. Who break into our cars is all black. It's black on black crime. And it's so sad to me. I have 4 sons. You better not ever take nothing that's not yours. You better work for everything that you have. But what are y'all parents teaching your kids? If your kids have an extra $100, where they got it from? As a parent, where did they get it from? Do you care? Are you being a good parent? Because a good parent should need to know where your son is getting extra money from. You buying perfumes, clothes, shoes from crackheads, from people that's stealing, you're teaching your kids that is okay. No, don't buy shit from people who steal shit. You're not teaching your kids nothing. You're teaching them nothing. You're teaching them that it's okay. Even if you say that it's not, you're teaching them that it is because you're buying it. Would you shoot somebody? Have you thought about shooting somebody? Have you thought about it? And how would you feel about doing it? I think that it's so sad that I've came to the conclusion that if I'm startled, I will shoot you in your head. If I'm startled, I will shoot you in your head. I'm not going to go for your feet. I'm not going to go for your hands. I'm not going to go for your stomach. I'm going to shoot for your head. That's scary to me. That is scary that I have to even think like that. That I have to tell myself that's how I have to defend myself. What kind of world is this? This is just horrible, sad, and pathetic. But I want to show y'all something. This is a medium-sized purse. This is a big purse, right? This is my Obama purse. I like my purse. But see how big this purse is? I have more purses, but these are the ones I'm showing you. This is a backpack purse. It's a reason. Stay with me now. And this is my little carry-on. Just, life is just got a few things, got somewhere to go, rolling out little purse, right? But if you ask me for my money, you ask me for my keys, you ask me for my wallet, this little bitty purse has a gun in it. Why am I saying that? This little bitty purse has a gun in it. This little bitty purse, all my size purses, this is the smallest purse, and it holds my gun just fine. It was sad to me. It was super sad to me when I realized that I've carried this all this time and I'm ready to protect myself. And the minute when I actually thought about protecting myself, I realized that I couldn't shoot you. I couldn't shoot a child. I couldn't shoot a human. I couldn't shoot them. And that's when I had to revamp myself. I had to rewire my own self. I had to think out, what was I saying? Are you saying that that child's life is more important than mine and my children's life? Am I saying that that man who has a family that he's taking care of, he's robbing me to take care of his family, am I saying that his life is more valuable than mine and my kids? That's what my thought process was. Me pulling this out and not using it, pulling a gun out will get you killed. You gotta be willing to use it. And if you're not willing to use it, don't carry it. I didn't carry this gun for a month. I didn't carry my gun for a month because I was like, would you use it? You said you wish somebody would, and you said that you would use it. But you wasn't going to use it. You wanted to scare them off. But that's just not how thieves think. They're not going, my bag, I broke into your house and you caught me, I'm running. No, they want to be like, you caught me, but you shooting me and killing me because it's mine. I think that's the part. That's how I know that you can't rationalize with people who not there. How do you really think that it's okay to break into somebody's home and shoot them because they're protecting their home? How do you really go and rob somebody? I'm talking about they rolling up in there, bloom, bloom, rolling into gas stations, robbing people with guns, willing to shoot people, willing to shoot the people who work there, willing to shoot the customers. But you're taking something that's not yours. I don't understand it. And so because I don't understand it, and because I had to realize that my life is just as valuable as yours, I had to realize that I love my life, that I love my kids. And in order for me to love my life and to love my kids, if I am to carry a gun, I have to be able to use it. And you have to be mentally prepared. You can take all the gun classes you want to, boo. But if you really have not thought this out, if you really have not thought about it, you're going to pull that gun on somebody and you're not going to use it. And we're going to be crying at the innocent woman or the innocent man who got shot and killed because he tried to stop a robber. Because the robber shot and killed them. That's some food for thought. I had to say it. I had to come and say it because there's people like me who go out and get guns, who go out and get a gun license, and we're not mentally prepared to use them. We're not. We're not like the other people. We're not like people that go out and just shoot dogs in the street and just rob people and shoot and kill people. We're not like them. So we got to make sure. I'm not telling everybody that you have to shoot to kill. I'm not. I'm telling you that I wasn't mentally thinking, prepared, or ready to really shoot anybody. I had to mentally get myself, it took me a month to think it through. What are you going to do? Either you're going to carry a gun or you're not. But if you're going to carry, I'm not going to carry to shoot you in your toe. I'm just not. I'm not going to carry to shoot you in your hand. I'm just not. I don't want you to shoot me back. I'm not going looking for you. I'm not looking for trouble. You looking for me. So I got to put an end to the looking. I never in a million years would have thought that I would ever think the way I think right now. And I have to blame it on society. It's just sad. Just sad. Have you ever thought about owning a gun? That's the question I'm asking. Have you ever thought about using it? Have you ever thought about shooting someone? Have you thought about the consequences when you do? Food for thought, guys. Food for thought.